Sneemaster!
Hi everyone, Sneemaster here to give you a review of the brand new Origin 400i that was just released for CitizenCon. It's technically a Pathfinder ship, so you and a small crew of up to 2 other people can find new places to explore or trade. It is going for $250 right now, but you can get it for $220 War Bond in cash with LTI and a special paint scheme if you buy it before 3.15 goes live. There are 3 other paint schemes available to buy as well. Visibility in the cockpit is alright, sort of similar to the Freelancer, just not amazing. The ship is very sleek and Origin looking, although it has that funny nose in the front which doubles as a front landing gear and has buttons to open the main door and hover bike bay. Reminds me of the Eclipse Superstar Destroyer in Star Wars. The MFDs and HUDs are all holographic, including the buttons. I'm stepping out of the seat to show you the rest of the ship. We have 2 Copilot seats behind the cockpit. They can control shields, power, and also the remote turrets, with 2 size 3 guns each. The seat on my left controls the upper rear turret. It has a great view of the rear and upper areas of the ship, but not a great front view. The other seat controls the lower rear turret. It can actually aim to the front as well as the rear facing, but watch for the nose of the ship. Both turrets have decent capacitors, but not as large as others. There is a bathroom further back shared by the crew with a sink, toilet, and closet. The whole bathroom is a shower, and you can pop the toilet out as well as some dispenser thing. I'm not sure what it is. Behind that are the captain's quarters with a small closet, desk, computer, and bed. There are some doors that open too. Some drawers, pretty much. So you can put stuff inside them eventually. There is also a screen over the bed. Doesn't seem to function that I can tell, but in the future it might. The other room is shared with the 2 other crew, with closets, beds, and nothing else. Behind that is a small, nice kitchen with marble counters and a fridge. Look at that, real fancy looking. There's a table with chairs, and then a star map holographic display. It's not functional yet. The view behind it is very nice. You can get an excellent view from the windows out here. You can walk behind the star map a little. Taking the elevator down, you have 2 climate-controlled storage areas for food or other items that need a specific temperature. So maybe frozen food or weird alien specimens or whatever you might need. There's also a few components here that don't open, like avionics. There's also a ladder to go up and down if the elevator isn't working or you're in a hurry. So like a Jeffries tube. It's sort of finicky. Behind Behind that is a cargo bay that can hold 42 SCU. It has space for a small ground vehicle like a Cyclone, but not an Ursa. Also has component bays and 4 escape pods. Obviously, a vehicle would use up much of the storage space. You can manually open and close the doors for everything inside. Here you can see power plant components. The cargo bay itself lowers down on an elevator, so you can get the cargo into it. In the front nose, you have controls for the main stairs into the ship, and also a special bay just for an Origin X1 hoverbike. There's the main stairs. The second control is for the hoverbike elevator. As far as I know, it only works for the Origin X1. Although you might be able to fit cargo or maybe even a person in there if you're careful. I just don't know how stable that'll be. Here you can see the gravity generator and everything back there. I don't believe this cargo bay is climate controlled, so you'll have to watch out what you put in here. The engines look amazing on the ship, and the sounds are awesome. It's not super maneuverable, but combat speed is 187 meters a second, and max speed is 1207 meters a second, so pretty decent. It uses a large shield to make up for the lack of maneuverability in turning, compared to something like a Mercury Star Runner or a Corsair. It's more similar to a Constellation, but more luxurious. Might even beat out the Phoenix, possibly. It has one size 2 quantum drive, one size 2 quantum fuel tank, and 2 size 2 hydrogen tanks, so it can travel pretty far. It is a Pathfinder ship. The ship has 2 gimbal size 3 guns on the nose, with 16 size 2 missiles and 16 size 1 missiles in special mounts. The ship also has a side airlock for docking or EVA. Here we're going to take the side airlock, test it out, and we'll go do some EVA adventures so I can show you the rest of the ship up close. There was this flat area on top of the ship that looked like it did something, but I can't see it do anything, so maybe it's for some other components or something. It doesn't open at the moment. Here you can see the upper rear turret and the little kitchen, dining area, lounge area, side wings. You can see some thrusters and the main thrusters as well in the back, the lower rear turret. Now the missiles seem to come out from these wing ports, but I'm not sure exactly where they pop out from. Maybe a door underneath it, I just can't see. That's where the landing gear seems to come out from. There's some more vertical thrusters. Something that looks like it could open on the side here, but I don't know what for yet. Those are the gimbaled size 3 guns. You might be able to put size 4 fixed on there. Headlights come out from the front nose. And here's those switches again to open the main door and the X1 door. So be careful entering in EVA this way. Finally, in combat, it's a pretty tough ship with the large shields, which is comparable to a constellation. It would be difficult for enemy ships to take it down, but with the lower maneuverability, you don't want to fight too many fighters too often, unless you have friends in the turrets. The size 3 guns are great against fighters, but larger ships might give you trouble. So that's it for my video on the 400i. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the video. Okay, catch you guys later.